just wanted to share how I make my tags. I had made a tag that I included in an envelope challenge on Boho Daydreams, and Sheila wanted to know what kind of paper I had used, but it wasn't paper, Sheila, it was ink. So I thought I would show you how I did it, and I'm gonna start with some Blue Lagoon, or I'm sorry, Mermaid Lagoon Distress ink. I haven't quite mastered the art of editing my videos to where I can speed it up through certain points and then slow it back down, so I'm sorry if it's boring with me sitting here doing the ink part. Next, we're going to do some Abandoned Coral. My mat looks rough. I've had it for a while, but it still serves its purpose. I do have a new one. I just don't ever use it because, you know, this one's still working. And you can bring that color up into your other color some if you want. And then I just like to always go back over my edges with my color. And then I do my vintage photo in walnut stain at the end. Nope, we're going to do violet next. We're doing Wilted Violet. No, let's do the Wild Honey next. So now we're going to do some Wilted Violet. And if you wanted to give it water specks or water spots, you can flick some water on it. I usually wait till at the end to do that too if I'm going to do it. And I know y'all are wondering, why am I not using my new sponges, or brushes rather, that I got at the expo? Because I haven't quite mastered them yet. Not to get my colors blended the way I want. Okay, so now we're going to do the stamping. And because my table that I am on is a folding table, I usually do my stamping over on my other table that's next to me. But so that y'all could see what I'm doing, I'm going to do it this way. Make sure I've got y'all in focus or in frame. And I'm going to stamp up my first, or ink up my first stamp. And this is what we're stamping. I'm going to make her go right there. And since I'm not on my regular table, I just want to make sure I do that good enough. Next, I'm going to ink up my next stamp. And we're going to lay this over her. And then this is going to be our next stamp. And I'm sorry it's moving because I've got my camera set up on that too. So, and there we have a butterfly. Or an angel. Okay, so now let's get I tell you, I really need to re-ink my vintage photo, I think. I think I wore it out. And I've just used a number 10 tag. I did cut about a ½ inch off, I guess. I was supposed to make this last night, but I started going through my stamps trying to find my butterfly, and I couldn't find it. So I started pulling stuff out. I found stuff I forgot I had. I found all kind of little teapots, little teacups and stuff that I could have used when I did that tea journal. Now I'm just going back over it with walnut stain. Sorry, I moved that out of frame. And I don't know why, but I tend to make mine darker in the corners. Or take it, I guess, in more. And then I'm going to go around the edge. If I had stamped this in a brown, then I wouldn't go back, because I won't do all of it, but I'll do certain areas with the black soot. But if I don't stamp it in black, then I don't do that. If I stamp it in brown, then I only do the browns. Okay. Now we're going to put some black soot. And that is how I make my tags. So I hope y'all enjoyed it and hope you like it. Let me know what you think, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and hopefully you'll leave me a comment. Thanks so much. Y'all have a good night.